Departure and arrival. Resolved to reach the sea, I disregard the porter's disapproval and soon set off on a late mid-December afternoon train to Norwich, where, lugging my rucksack, I run from one platform to the next in order to catch the local train to my destination. I cannot risk missing the connection. After an hour or so, the train, with its threadbare seats, pulls into Lowestoft, where I disembark with a handful of people who, much to my dismay, all too rapidly blend into the obscurity of a raw winter's night. Unlike me, they know where they are going. In the trickle of light feebly flickering from the station's lamps, I search for a taxi, but there is none. Trusting the hotel's website that had informed me that the Great Western Hatfield Hotel is within easy walking distance from the station, I set off, I hope in the right direction. But I have misjudged. After tentatively following what I think is a main street, I become thoroughly lost and increasingly anxious. The surroundings grow bleaker and bleaker, and it has started to drizzle. I stop a passerby to ask where the hotel might be. He replies that he is a stranger to the town and does not know. Then, after a few more minutes, I approach a couple who are very sorry. They have no idea either. What am I to do? Having just purchased an iPhone, I have not yet learned to use its GPS function, nor for that matter have I even discovered how to make use of the device's flashlight. Starting to feel desperate, I'm relieved when my eye catches sight of a light beaming from what appears to be a shop window down a dark, cobbled alleyway. I turn into the passageway and approach what I discover to be a modest cafe with no customers and empty metal tables. Thankfully, the place is not yet shut for the day. Pushing open a broken red door, I ask the matronly woman behind the counter for help. She senses my unease, takes me under her wing, and calls a taxi. As it turns out, the cafe is yet another Portuguese establishment, reminding me of those I had seen in Yarmouth. The pastries are actually shipped from Portugal. When the taxi arrives, she walks me to it and helps me in. I am forever grateful. The driver takes me down a maze of dark, damp, back streets and eventually comes to what appears to be a main thoroughfare. He pulls to a stop in front of a rather bleak-looking structure that blocks any view of the sea. I struggle out of the back seat, climb a few steps, and push open a door that surprisingly leads to a cozy hotel lobby. It's a relief to have arrived. Once in my hotel room, mine has no heat, I peer out of the window, but see only the unyielding and lingering shadows of night, as well as a rough and damp parking lot. I'm fortunate to be in this room during the winter months, for I notice that outside my window are metal spikes to prevent pigeons from entering when the window is ajar during the summer. Indeed, when I revisit this hotel 2 years later, an employee comes into my room to inquire about pigeons reported to have entered my room. Thankfully, they had not. But their cooing and parading outside my window keeps me awake. So far, I have seen enough to understand that contemporary Lowestoft seems not to be the desirable and flourishing place it had previously been. The town bears scant resemblance to its former reputation as an exclusive seaside destination illustrated on a 1930s London and North Eastern Railroad poster advertising its pleasures. The tatty people and dark, empty, damp streets I'd passed on my way to the hotel belie little affinity to that promise. The poster's smartly dressed and refined couple sitting in a plush railroad compartment while gazing with expectant satisfaction at a sun-soaked fashionable seafront have long vanished. And certainly I, myself, contribute to this disappearance, for bedraggled and chilled, I bear absolutely no resemblance to the sophisticated gentleman's chic companion looking out of the train window while resting her well-sculpted chin on an elegant, white-gloved hand. The Lowestoft of the 1930s advertisement is no more.